For today, we're going to be talking about some leaks about Thanos returning to Fortnite, potentially even as a mythic boss. There was a hint a few days ago about his return, but most people overlooked it because there wasn't enough information. But after looking into that hint and a few other leaks and starting to connect the dots, there is a strong theory about Thanos' return to the game. I'm going to present this theory today, but just know it's not 100%. After you watch this video, let me know in the comments if you think if he's going to return or not. I'm also going to be talking about some major leaks about Lucky Landing returning to the game and some more information about Kevin the Cube's return, potentially in Season 5 or Season 6. So in the last update that Fortnite did when they added the Flint Knock pistol and the exotic changes, they made some changes to some files that they don't usually change. So in Fortnite, there are small, medium, and large male skins. Small skins would be like Chaos Agent and the Demogorgon, and then the medium ones would be like the normal default skins and most of the normal male skins, and the large ones would be like Brutus and Venom. But there's actually one more category. There's an extra large male skin category, and the thing about that category is there's only one extra large male skin, and that is Thanos himself. And that category got an update with the recent Fortnite patch. So people started thinking that Thanos might come back. However, this is a very small piece of information, and maybe they updated that file for a different reason. There are other hints and leaks, however, that once you look at it, there is a strong theory that he is returning. So I'm going to present you some more hints about his return, from least convincing to the most convincing one at the very end. So if you remember in the update video that I did, there was some voice lines that got leaked. Bunker Jonesy is a super important NPC, and he has a lot of information about the story, about the 0 point. He's basically gone through all the different versions of Jonesy, and one of the lines that he has is, "Here it comes, don't say I didn't warn you." So something big is coming before the end of season or at the start of the next season. The question is, what could it be? He also has another voice line that says, "Hey, don't look at me. I don't know how he got here either." Clearly, he's talking about a male character coming to the island that shouldn't be there. It could be Agent Jonesy, but Agent Jonesy has the utility and tools to teleport to different realities and bring people over. So it makes sense for him to be on the island. It could be Midas. We know there was a female version of Midas leaked. It could be Kevin the Cube potentially returning. Maybe they're referring to Kevin as a person in this dialogue. However, it could also be Thanos. Another NPC, Ragnarok, also got a voice line that says, "Strange, you look just like him." It could be Agent Jonesy, and maybe Ragnarok knows of a different version of Jonesy, and he's seeing the agent version of himself, and he's like, "Oh, this person looks like the other Jonesy that I know." But it also could be the female Midas, because the female Midas could end up looking like the male Midas. It could be Kevin the Cube, and it could be Thanos, and I'll talk about this later in the video. Ragnarok also was the tier 100 skin back in Season 5, Chapter 1. It would make sense that he'd remember Kevin and Thanos since they were both around that time. But here's where things really start to line up. There was a Street Fighter collaboration that just got leaked. I posted a video about that on the second channel, more SypherPK. There's some new skins that are coming out from Street Fighter that look really, really cool. So now we know another one of the collaborations that are coming, another hero that Agent Jonesy is recruiting for his cause. If you remember, Epic sent me a backpack that actually had a lot of items in it, and each item was associated to a character that they were going to bring from a different universe. The Walking Dead characters, Master Chief, and now Street Fighters as well. There are only 2 collaborations left after the Street Fighter. One of them is an ant farm, and then one of them is a pack of dehydrated bananas called Space Bananas. No one has any idea what these 2 are and who they are linked to, but they have some theories. So I decided to Google search Thanos Ant Farm for fun, and guess what? Nothing really came up. But then I decided to Google search Thanos Space Bananas just to see what happens, and it turns out there actually is a link. In the last Avengers movie, the movie starts with Thanos in a secret planet that he escaped to after he got all the Infinity Stones, finally getting a chance to relax and tend to his farm. And guess what he was farming? Guess what he was farming on this planet millions of light years away from Earth? A yellow fruit. If you wanted to bring this fruit back to Earth, you would have to cut it up and dehydrate it. It would look exactly like dehydrated banana slices that I got in the package from Epic.
Get the Amazon app and shop on the go wherever you are. Track your pass.
Now, this might seem like a stretch, but in reality, Jonesy is teleporting to different realities. So what's stopping Jonesy from going into a time where Thanos was around to recruit him and help him prevent people from escaping the 0 point? It also would make sense because Thanos had a mythic item. His glove was a mythic item in the game, and if he returned, he could be a mythic boss on the map that you could defeat for his mythic item. So he could be a skin that is going to be a collaboration and we'll be able to play as Thanos, or maybe he's just going to be a boss that ends up showing up towards the end of the season event, and we have to fight him again to try to escape the 0 point. Either ways, I think we have not seen the last of him, especially because of all the information we have and the fact that they updated his skin file. Epic has done a pretty good job keeping a lot of the leaks about the next season under wraps, and usually by now we would have a very good understanding as to what's going to happen next in Fortnite. But what we do have is some information about a map change, and that is Lucky Landing returning to Fortnite. So we talked about the Street Fighter leaks and how the Street Fighter collaboration is coming very soon. We also showed off the Street Fighter emotes that they have, but one thing that people overlooked is that the Street Fighter characters were actually doing their emotes in Lucky Landing in the leaked video. They're standing on top of a Japanese architecture roof with green cheese in the background, and the only place in Fortnite that has that is Lucky Landing. I talked about the Lucky Landing theory in a video, but I'm gonna give you guys a quick summary so you guys are caught up and understand what I'm talking about. If you overlay the old map of Fortnite on top of the new map of Fortnite, Lucky Landing is exactly where Misty Meadows is right now. We also have some hints about Kevin the Cube potentially returning. We thought he would have already returned by now, but we're closing in on the end of the season and he has not returned yet. So most likely he might be coming next season, or he won't be returning at all. However, there are some more hints about Kevin the Cube that we cannot ignore. A Reddit user named Dusky Lops actually pointed out that if you connect a dot and between all the different current collaboration rifts and portals that have opened up, it kind of forms a cube. However, his drawing is pretty generous, and it's a bit of a stretch in my opinion, but it's worth noting. I also want to point out that in the most recent promo for the Fortnite Crew screensaver that Fortnite tweeted about, that is going to be available for people with Fortnite Crew, in the background, you can actually see somewhat of a resemblance of a cube. You can kind of see a bit of a purple outline and a weird looking cube looking figure. And this area right here is actually Lucky Landing mixed with Misty Meadows. So I feel like all of this is connected, and we'll find out at the end of the season or at the start of next season what's going to go down. Let me know what you guys think about these theories. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.